Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Public apologies to my father. Uh, we had to wake him up at 6 o'clock to get the keys. Feel really bad, but we get the nature corn. We got the nature corn outside of the house, and we got the nature corn right here. So this is fucking phenomenal. We have my finger that's blocking a bit of the sun. The sun is strong today. This video is a video that I want to do because I did a video on my strange addiction being DSP, and I feel like a next video is important because I'm afraid that people are gonna think that I'm gonna be just gonna be. Sorry, my father called. Dude, it is 6:54 a.m. So again, I was talking about how I felt the need to do introduction to my to the snortex because I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm part of the snortex as a content creator, but I'm part of the snortex as a viewer. Um, just a video on why my transition to DSP. I just did a video of why I like but I hate the guy. The very complicated relationship with, and about my intro to the snortex. My snortex is, what is it? It's a group of detectives that talks about this content creator, which is dark side Phil. For various reasons. What is a detractor? Detractor is somebody that's gonna point out some horrible thing that people did. For example, if you look at Amberlyn Raid, that always says, "Hey, I'm doing this diet," and then she's catfishing you into thinking that she's gonna do this diet, but she doesn't. Hey, then the guy who does things, but in the behind the scene, he's doing some horrible stuff. So my actual introduction to this kind of very very weird Snortex was, of course, this is how you don't play. So this is how you don't play is taking footage from DSP and making and putting a frame of reference that is funny to it. But again, I had no idea who was DSP, and as I mentioned, I was streaming some 25 hours, so I was just looking for some quick ways to have long form content that would help me as a background. Oh, do we see the sun? Yeah, we see the sun. It would help me as a background to a lot of time, you know. For example, if I'm streaming 24 hours, if I'm listening to a video at 2 times the speed, I need 48 hours of content. So if one of those videos is 9 hours, it helps out a lot. No, I discovered this is how you don't play, and I was like, okay, well, this guy's entertaining. And of course, it's an edited version of the playthrough, so it's only the things that are interesting. Then I started listening to one, and I started listening to two. Then I finished the this is how you don't play. I watched all of them, which is crazy, I know, but I did. And then because I watched them in a, so I was playing Elden Ring, which is a game I put like 110 hours in almost every day. So then they showed me like, well, you kind of play this game. We want to give you, well, YouTube said we want to give you more. They said the suggested content. So the first one I watched was Almighty Tevin, which is the introduction, very very introduction of DSP. So I found some old video which was, and during Pendeli, and that was actually kind of that was actually super entertaining. My problem with somebody like Tevin is because Tevin is very, has a lot of history with DSP. He was present where the thing that DSP did was not cool. He was there when DSP scammed the fan for $1,000 to reveal that it was a cat. Tevin has been there. Me as a person, I came after this fact happened. So I'm like, okay, well, this is funny that it happened, but if I was a fan during then, I'd be very pissed. I started listening to Tevin, then I started listening to Meerkat. Then I found possibly my favorite channel on YouTube, which is Steve of the Dead. Steve of the Dead has this almost this background in psychology, and he's analyzing DSP. And the way I love those things, what I love is Steve of the Dead represent exactly my train of thought on DSP. Steve of the Dead, when you ask him, do you hate DSP? He's gonna say yes. They say, are you a detractor? He says, I just like the fact, I just like analyzing how he worked because to me, he's an interesting subject. And I think this is that's why with the most, I don't hate Phil. I don't like Phil, Dark Side Phil. I just think he's entertaining. I think he's funny. There's moments where he seemed very, almost childish. You're gonna call Jasper his kid. You're gonna say Jasper Kitty, right? Which is very childish, which is something that you took from South Park. He's gonna be doing some extremely childish shit. He's gonna see nudity nudity on a game, and you can say, "Fuck, this is disgusting." And then he seemed like an asshole. So you got this constant back and forth between, is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? There's a ton of moments where I actually, yeah, this actually made me laugh. There's a moment where I saw something and I'm like, no way, dude. See? But I think the detractor, what is funny is how far they go. They're gonna change the thumbnail. They're gonna make Phil seem older, fatter, and I think it's fucking fantastic because nobody deserved that, and it's actually like it's actually a bad thing to do to somebody, but the reality is Phil takes advantage of that. A lot of his views are from detractor. A lot of his advantages for detractors. So there's like almost a relationship of give and give. Detractor give Phil views and Phil give them content to view. So this almost this kind of like a given. So why am I part of the snortex? And why do I feel the need to talk about that? Because as I look at myself, I wouldn't think that I would be watching some detractor content. And it's funny because when I think about detractor, I don't think they all hate Phil. And this is very unique. Like the detractor of Anne Boleyn, I don't think they hate Anne Boleyn. There's this really, really strange relationship. And the reason why I find it so interesting is because as a human being, okay? As a human being, you don't think of yourself as someone that's going to watch detractor content. And then you end it. Like, it's funny. They go sometimes too far, but it's like, okay, well, you know? Everything in life, everything that you're going to hear is give and take. Am I going to listen to this? Am I going to not listen to this? It's all give and take. You want to give, you want to take, it's up to you. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the reason why I got into the snortex. Again, know that I love you, that you matter. I'm going to see you guys soon. Peace.